From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. Now this throw caught left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl. And he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15. San Francisco had contained him so well throughout the game because you know what to set with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him or he'll break a big one. Finally does it at the key point, and that starts the comeback for Kansas City. Paved the way for the first of 3 KC touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl. 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Frank Clark able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. After the sack, here's second and 11. Mahomes going to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They go play action here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. The 30, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 74 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do. Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. And this is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown. I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you're talking about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go. Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times? That, among other things. Maybe some words we can't share here. Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG. FCC violation. No doubt. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7. Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Now a play fake here on 1st down. They complete it to Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 59 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Williams, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They'll run it with Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He is going to find Hill here. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Oh, fighting off the defender. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. It's Hill, complete. Fighting through it, he's got space. He's got daylight. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 20. Five-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the clock for him.
Being chased out left. That one complete to Hill. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 49 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Point after, right down the middle. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. They've got his man complete. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Now Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And going deep into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 72 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 26. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 49 yards. On 1st down, Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So give them the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams taking it in as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted. Intended for Hill. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because a
battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And Kelsey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelsey. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. Mahomes now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes throw complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mahomes going to throw. And an alley to run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Mahomes now on first down. Steps away. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Down under 2 minutes. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Williams. Williams loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Emmanuel Agba picks up his second sack of the afternoon. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
43!
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the counter, here's Williams. And that...
Tell you, that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can buy.
Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to. With that.
Time to bring the bass bird.
Swear I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that don't make sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray-Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Ay, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big,
the Record Breakers.
My game too cold, made it shiver, but I'm still a hot boy. Cool it down, let it simmer. Hey, see him mad, got him bitter.
Check out Lamar Jackson's aerial attack. He's more than just a running back. Reggie White brings a sack attack. Derwin James is unshakable and unfakeable.
Make my mama stop working, that's the promise.
Let's go, Record Breakers. Mirror match.
Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
time to bring the bass bird.
All right, y'all, here's a trade motif. Everyone's got strengths and weaknesses. Let's see what you got. You're 25, one chance to score, and you gotta go for two. Hey, this is your scoring, so get going. First and 10, back to pass, moving to his right. And his first pass is incomplete. Looking at second down now. Still 10 to go. It'd be nice to pick up that new set of downs right now. Second down, they'll run it. He'll lose yardage here. Back at the 23-yard line. Loss of 2 on second. I suggest that you move the ball upfield. Drops back to throw here on third. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. If you don't prove it now, you won't get another shot. So get that first. Coach McVay going for it. 4th and long. And my goodness, this is... No pressure. But if you score a touchdown on this drive, game over. Here's Jackson on 1st and 10. It's Cameron slamming for the sack. Cameron Jordan! Hopefully you've got something in that playbook to dig yourself out of this hole. First down, going to the ground. And that's going to be Cameron Jordan for the stop. Extra DBs out there for the Record Breakers on third. On 3rd and long, it's Jackson. It'll be intercepted by Richard Sherman. There goes the Shermanator. Give up for him again, y'all. Richard Sherman. It's tug of war time. And we've got something a little bit different for y'all. The end zones are going to get bigger after both teams run a play. Score first, and you're moving on. Tosses to the back. And he's going to lose yardage right here. Now Jackson. Now he'll move out the pocket. Sees nothing he likes downfield. Uh-oh. And down he goes. Let's hear it one more time for Cameron Jordan, y'all. Tosses to the back. Reggie White there for the tackle. Jackson looks to throw. No points? I think this crowd would really like to see some here in tug-of-war. They'll throw here. The record breaker's pass rush will bring him down. Man, they gave you all those free yards last play. Now let's get it done. Go for that KO. Here's Jackson. And it pops free. That collision just jarred the ball loose. Record breaker going with the counter on first down, and he's gonna fight his way forward for a solid gain. And this play will be blown up by Stephon Gilmore. All right, Cinderella, it's midnight. Are you going to turn into a pumpkin or you going to be a princess? Get the win. The record breaker's handed to the running back. And he's across midfield into enemy territory. You are your team's only hope. I hope you can find a way to force a victory. Last chance to make something happen. It'll be intercepted by Richard Sherman. Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw a...
Hey, how fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch, like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team
McVay in the break.
Timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl
ET3 brings it home.
Go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come around.
TJ Watt got more sacks than the grocery store.
In a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy as a field.
Randy Moss has more records than a swap meet.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like